The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Camelback Ford.
Welcome to another one of Wally's Weekend Drives. Man, let me tell you, I'm excited. First of all, it's only like 103 degrees right now, so that's about a 20-degree difference. I'm loving that. But second of all, I found my way up here to Camelback Ford, the friendliest off-road Ford dealer in town, bar none. And that's exactly where I come for the new 2024 Ranger Raptor right here. Just starting to arrive at dealerships. We got a pre-production model here to go out and play with. Let me tell you, I am impressed for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look right to start with. First of all, you see a whole bunch of cameras here. This thing, remember the days of having a spotter for off-roading? Man, I'll tell you what, those days are gone. There are cameras all over this truck that'll tell you exactly where you're sitting, where your feet are, and everything else. So what you have is a twin turbocharged V6 making 405 horsepower and 430 foot-pounds of torque. And let me tell you, this is a mid-sized truck. So when you compare this against a full-size F-150 Raptor, I'm liking this one, frankly. Easier on the trail, better power to weight ratio, backed up by a 10-speed transmission, and you can see tow hooks in case you run into a Dodge or a Chevy out there. Somebody's got to pull them out, right? And you also see they're on the rear too. So Ford is definitely taking this Ranger right here and put the Raptor package to it, and they did a great job on it. Also lighting right here. Lighting for years. And when you turn left and right, these lights actually move too with you. So whether you're off-road or just trying to find your way into the driveway at night, doesn't make any difference. It's great on that. Now, if you roll around here to the side, Grady, first thing you're gonna see is the extended fenders. And generally, that's because it's got 33-inch tall tires on it, a beadlock type wheel right there. That is a racing wheel for sure. Clamps the tire to the wheel so you don't throw it off, you know, if you get a flat and you're still going fast. Also right here, side mirrors, cameras, puddle lights that come down here, and running boards right here. If you look right here, good solid running boards that are definitely Wally tested to a stealthy 225 pounds right here, and they didn't flex a bit. Now, if you also look here on the door, you'll see you don't need a key. All you need is a combination right there. But let's go ahead and take a look inside and see what's in there, because frankly, this is where the good stuff happens. Okay, you notice we came inside the truck. We actually have the air conditioning running because it is 105 degrees outside that we see right there. Now, if you look right here, right to start with, very first thing you see, this orange stripe right here. People wonder what that's about all the time. A lot of times you get busy when you're off-road and you kind of forget where your center spot is. This is nothing but a visual reference for your wheels going straight. Now, if you look here, you're gonna see all kinds of Raptor buttons right here that you can tune your Raptor. Now, if you look right here, you've got like a 12.5 inch monitor right here. Right now, we've got the infotainment part of it up, but we were talking a little bit before about the cameras. Right here, you can rotate between cameras all around the car, and it doesn't make any difference what you got going on. You can see what's happening for sure. Now, if you also look right here, you've got wireless charger right here. This is equipped for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, obviously. But Grady, if you look up here, look at all these. These are all auxiliary switches for lights, winches, whatever you want to put in there. This thing is like set up and ready to go. And if you happen to be hungry, there's a really cool taco holder that goes right here. Usually I put one in there, but right now it's kind of warm. I think it would probably cook it. But if you look right here, you see everything you need right in front of you. And I'm sitting on these Raptor seats that are definitely a bigger bolster, holds you in. This thing is set up for a truck, no problem. Let's go ahead and look in the back, because that's where the junk in the trunk goes. Okay, moving around here to the back, one thing that you notice for sure, right to start with, pre-wired and set up for towing right here. We talked about the 5,500 pound towing weight on it there. It's also pre-wired for 5 or 7 pin right there. Also right here, soft touch control, you know, for the tailgate. You're not going to break a finger or a fingernail or anything. And then also, if you look in there, there's a 110 outlet or 115 volt outlet in there. Now, let's go ahead and put the tailgate back up. because we talked about tow hooks before. Tow hooks here, exhaust right here that's tunable. Like I said, there's 3 different modes, so if you really want to like blast the neighbors, you go into full off-road mode, and it'll like rival anything on the road. This is pre-production. They didn't give me any MSRP numbers. Talking to Herb up here at Camelback Ford, he said expect around 60-ish, 60,000 for an MSRP. Now market value is going to drive that also, because if you look right here, here's a Raptor Bronco right here, and they also have like 5 or 6 of these in stock, as well as the new Ranger right here. This is going to run you probably about 40,000 more than this pickup truck. So if you're looking for a truck, if you're looking for an off-road truck, I think the Ranger Raptor is probably the truck for me. Head on up here to Camelback Ford, the friendliest Ford store in town, bar none.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Camelback Ford.